I think it's probably safe to say that the general public has not been aware and was not aware, certainly in the late 60s and early 70s, that there was a whaling station out at Point Richmond that was killing whales offshore. It just wasn't part of the information that was available to the public at the time.
I am Pratt Peterson. I worked as a whaler for 12 years at Point San Pablo. I happened to be pretty good as a gunner. I had 20-some straight kill shots. To some people, it's pretty bad, but to me at the time, it was pretty good.
The purpose of whaling from this whaling station was largely to be rendered for the products that included meat that went into dog food. Most of it went into cow-canned dog food.
It was exciting. You're up there, you are the gunner. You could be a hero one minute and a bum the next minute. Because if I didn't get the whale, they didn't get paid. It was all up to me.
Starting in 1970, there was a sudden change in public attitude towards these animals. Of course, we had dolphins and other animals in captivity starting in the late 1950s for the first time, and saw how intelligent these animals were. And then all of a sudden, we realized that we were destroying this ocean intelligence.
After I'd shot the whale, I felt really, what would you say, a sense of relief, I guess. I didn't have any guilty feeling about it, you know. This come later on.
It was Nixon's Interior Secretary, Walter Hickel. He was actually fired by President Nixon, but as he left in the last days, he put a number of the great whale species on the endangered species list.
Oh, sometimes the part of it, the killing part of it is, you know, I had a lot of respect for them. They're a magnificent animal.
The numbers that were being killed by this station and other whaling stations around the world was fairly trivial compared to the ones taken by the Soviet Union and Japan at that time. In the big factory ships, they were killing thousands of whales and decimating whole populations. But even this little whaling station here, killing a few animals every year, decimated the humpback whale populations off the coast here and probably hurt the sperm whale populations off the coast here.
I was fired, like a lot of other people, you know, out of a job. But I was lucky. I just walked up the street and went to work for another company.
I think it's very important that the people of the Bay Area know the history of this whaling station, because we can now say never again. We in fact have a long history of whaling, and it's important that we take that on and that we recognize that, and that we be humble in our request to Japan and to Norway and these other countries that they should stop whaling as we did. And yes, it's going to hurt, and yes, you're going to lose a few jobs, but we did it in the United States, and we can handle it, and you can handle it too. And a lot of countries followed. South Africa, Australia, the United Kingdom all stopped their whaling operations shortly after the United States did.
It was something I was doing to make a living, put food on the table, you know. When they did come in and end it, I was glad they did. If it would have come up again, if I was a younger man and could do it and know what I know now, I wouldn't do it.
Good news is that the humpback whales are coming back off the coast of California. You can go out and see them now, and they're more valuable alive than they were dead.